what's our first topic again?
So, I don't know. What do you want to do? Are you going to welcome them to the Moan Hole podcast?
No! Why?
I don't know. It's a podcast. Usually when I listen to a podcast, you're like,
Welcome to the.
Welcome to my podcast where we talk about reusable tampons.
or something like that.
Reusable tampons?
Yeah.
Why would you...
Just rinse it out and reuse.
You ever see the... I think I asked this to my friends not that long ago. Have you ever seen the video of the girl who eats her tampon?
Yuck. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that at all.
That was like one of the first shock videos I remember.
Shock. Oh, I was telling the boys yesterday. I was like, remember shock videos? And they're like, what do you mean? And like Lemon Party or Two Girls One Cup, and they're like,
I have a
I'm
funny...
like, I was like, shock videos should be a thing again. Don't Google it.
Here's my brother's YouTube. Oh wait, we're already in videos. Okay, we have to go back along. See, look, Midwest Fur Fest. He goes to the furry conventions.
He goes to the furry conventions?
Yeah, because
I was talking
he's
to
a furry
Brett about that.
He's a furry.
He's a furry.
He's a furry.
From what Brett understands, they all just show up and like get down and like puddle on the floor.
Yeah, basically. Not everyone, but there's a lot of that. A lot of that happens. Yes.
Interesting. And are they all men?
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck, I have to find it. Oh my god. Yeah, look how old these videos are. This is 10 years ago. 9. Okay, it was really old. He filmed this video of me on our fucking iToy. YouTube Poop Yoshi's Born to Ride. I helped him make that. Here we go. Oh, oops. I don't want to watch later. That's me when I was a little boy. 2008.
You filmed a reaction to you watching
Yeah.
Two Girls One Cup?
Yes.
Holy shit. Why are you smiling?
Context. My brother's like, I have an idea. Here, go in the bathroom for a little bit. I'm like, okay. I wait in the bathroom for a couple minutes, and he brings me back out. And he sits me down. There's a camera watching me. I'm like, okay, he's filming me, obviously. I don't know what he's going to show me.
It's like some Ronald McDonald shit.
I remember asking him, is it a YouTube poop? And he goes, oh, it's a poop, all right. I think he says it.
It's like Ronald McDonald filming kids eating Big Macs. Like, how you like that Big Mac? Mm.
Why did it stop, bro?
It is a YouTube poop. No, not really YouTube poop, but it's a poop.
It's a poop.
And it's funny. So just click play and watch. Just click play.
This was like porn though, like bad. I mean, it
No,
was bad
it
porn.
is porn, though.
It was
Two
bad
Girls One
porn.
Cup is lesbians.
It's porn.
They poop on each other and then they eat it and they like eat their assholes out.
Yeah,
and then they start vomiting on each other.
Yeah, it's bad porn, but it is in fact porn. And how old
It
are
is
you?
porn. So let's see. This is 2008.
And it's 2021.
Okay, so I was born in 97. So 2008. So I was 11.
So he was showing you porn when you were 11.
He's showing me hardcore lesbian porn.
Yeah, that's not like easy porn either. That's not vanilla porn. That's some hard fuck.
See, I think it's. See, I'm laughing.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at it, and then I almost when the video's almost done, I realize he's filming me for YouTube, so I have to start acting like I'm disgusted. So I'm like laughing at this and like being shocked, but then at the end I get angry because I'm trying to play it up because I know he's gonna put it on YouTube.
Your mouth is fucking open.
My jaw drops. I close my eyes. I'm scared.
How does this only have one dislike?
I'm about to dislike it right now.
Fucking 10 years later, just hit it with a dislike.
See, now my face has changed. The video is done. I remember, oh yeah, he's filming me. And I get up. What's your problem? Did you hear that? What did you think? What the hell is your problem?
And then when you went back 2 years later, when your frosting factory was working.
She was in
What? He turned off the comments. These were on last year. It's probably because I was commenting on it.
What were you commenting?
Because people were saying I look cute, and I said, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Disgusting bastard. He
saw
made me
it.
watch Meat Spin too, but he didn't record that.
Meat Spin's just funny.
Meat Spin is just funny.
I wouldn't even call it like porn. It's just funny.
Have you ever seen 2 guys, 1 screwdriver? 3 guys, 1 screwdriver?
Is that where they sound each other out with a screwdriver?
No, it's a murder video.
Wasn't it part of like that documentary about the guy who killed cats or something like that?
No.
Was that different?
No, that was
It's
NEDM.
kind of,
NEDM was the guy that burnt the cat
Yeah.
and then put Doom music over it, and then somebody commented not even Doom music, and then they made the NEDM meme.
Huh.
No,
No,
3 guys.
It's a snuff film, right?
3 guys, 1 screwdriver is a snuff film, basically. But it's just these 2 guys killing this guy. He kills this guy for no reason. He records it with like a 144p shitty camera.
Camera,
And he's stabbing a guy in the eyes with his screwdriver. And he's like killing him with a hammer too. Like these
Bruh.
2 guys. And apparently that was a shock video. I've never seen it. I looked it up. I saw what it was about, and I'm like, I'm not watching this.
Well, yeah. There's this
I can't watch
I
gore.
don't
I
remember
can't
what
watch
it's
gore.
called. See, I can't remember what it's called, but there's like a whole site dedicated to just these gory things. Oh, I'm struggling to remember the name, but I used to know what it was called. I didn't go there often. But you heard of like remember when that one American guy was like decapitated by the Taliban? It was like a huge thing.
Yeah.
And then we started like going over their balls to the wall, like fuck people up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on that, and that's where it took off. And that's where people
Rotten.com.
started- Huh?
Rotten.com.
Something like that. I don't know if that was it, but there was definitely a site because they'd show like car accident stuff and
Yeah.
murder stuff, and back before you could like trade it for Bitcoin. Shit, this isn't the right site. It was a different one, but
Oh,
that's
this is the one that I've heard most about. I think Nick goes to best gore. Have you ever seen Goatsy?
no, it was Gore something. It might have been Best Gore. I'm not sure. But yeah, it was. That's where that video was originally posted on before it like caused like a media shitstorm.
The burning cat?
No, the guy who got his head cut off.
Oh.
And there's like this Islamic terrorist like cutting this guy's head off with like a Bowie knife, and it was like a whole deal.
Yeah, I don't watch those shit.
Yeah, I typically don't either.
I can't watch gore. It's just not my thing. I remember watching this. Never mind. It was like a kid that like fucking broke his arm on accident, and you can see like
The bone and shit sticking out?
Yeah, and I saw that, and I was very uneasy.
Yeah, I'm not really.
So yeah, go.
I'm pretty desensitized to violence like that.
Yeah, but
So like when I
can't
see
watch
it, like even if it's real, like it doesn't bother me. But like I don't go out of my way to like watch it for any particular reason. Like if it happens, it happens. Like that movie, there's this popular movie out there called Raw, where it's like this girl like is a cannibal or whatever.
Yeah.
And nobody could watch it because it was so graphic.
It was
and I'm
graphic,
like, it's
yeah.
fake. But yeah, it's still graphic. But like I play Doom all the time.
I play Doom. That's
Like-
that phrase that you just said is kind of like that's. I remember watching. I was looking through Amazon looking for cameras, for like night vision cameras for ghost hunting, and I found this camera that was like it said 1080p. And I was looking through the reviews, and the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm a YouTuber, and I know what video quality is." I'm like, "Yes."
Don't break your arm jerking yourself off.
Yeah, and anytime, especially on Twitter, when people are like, when somebody tries to clap back at somebody who has an opinion that says "shut up," you have like 5 followers, and it's like, okay, just because you have followers doesn't mean that you have an invalid opinion.
Well, yeah, that's the fallacy based on power.
I hate
and
that.
appeal to power. Or appeal to popularity. It's a logical fallacy.
Somebody there was an argument about NASCAR on Twitter once, and somebody used that, and then because I never say anything on Twitter that much. I only say like really funny things, but
Yeah, I don't
there
even
was
have one.
somebody was arguing about that, and somebody used that against somebody who had a valid point about something, and I clapped back at this guy, and I ratioed him. It's kind of like the whole thing that we were talking about before, where you saying that having money is good, which I agree, but I don't know, it's not something that really concerns me at all.
Well, you can't base your entire
Life
self-worth
around
off of
money.
the amount of money that you
Yeah.
have.
But it's like to that argument, that counter argument, And I remember saying that, remember writing it out, like, using that as a counter argument is the most invalid and stupid thing you can say on this website.
What's all? Yeah.
Because
Logical fallacy.
People just, it's like you're saying people with millions of followers are okay to do and say whatever they want because they have followers. And I know it's like different contexts because of course, you know, doing terrible things is terrible and that's not going to get by no matter how many followers you have, but it's just a dumb argument.
Well, that's how politics works. Nowadays, politics works is whoever has the more popularity wins. When is before is whoever can provide a logical argument that satisfies the emotional or ethical desires of the people goes. Hey, Brett and Edgar just responded to the shit post I sent them. Especially on our shitty Wi-Fi.
What is your Wi-Fi?
200 megabits.
Ooh, that's not bad.
It's not good.
Speed test. Go. It's not terrible. Jitter's not... Okay, yeah, it's way better than mine. Would you like to know what mine is?
What?
15.
15 megabits per second?
Because I live in the fucking middle of nowhere.
How do you play games with 15 megabits a second?
You can play games because you're downloading. It's not uploading. See, our upload is like 1. This would be... Yeah, see, that's enough for streaming. And downloading, you know, so like watching 4K videos would be perfectly fine.
I watch a lot of 4K videos.
I watch it
Tiny 4K videos.
Yeah, it takes a long ass time. Let's see.
Just gonna ignore that one.
Something about small videos.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. See, here's the.
Oh, you have Destiny 2?
I have Doom 2016.
Doom 2016 was bad.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. Well, compared to Doom Eternal. When Doom 2016 came out, it was awesome, but it's horrible compared to Doom Eternal.
Dude, like I have Five Nights at Freddy's.
2016 plays a lot like a Halo game. You just walk up and shoot it with a shotgun.
Oh.
Whereas Doom Eternal, if you're not flying around like the right-hand will of God and destroying everything, you're gonna die.
The ultimate Doom. Do I have Doom Eternal?
I don't know.
Doom.
You have Spyro.
I have Doom, Doom 2, Master levels for
Spyro
Doom 2.
trilogy. That's all you fucking needed. I remember playing Spyro when I was a kid.
I never played Spyro before.
You never played Spyro?
I don't have it downloaded.
It's like Scaly's game of the year. Forever.
Yeah, there's a lot of Spyro porn out there.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know. I remember having like a Crash and Spyro like image or like comic or something like that.
Like a fan comic?
No, it wasn't a fan comic. It was like an actual. It was like PS2 era. Crash and Spyro.
Oh, a game. Okay, I thought we were still
Yeah,
talking
but there was
about
like a comic though, and I remember seeing it and I'm like, wow, Spyro's cool. And I don't know, just because I was younger and I saw it, it kind of like I can't really look at porn of it and feel okay with it.
Why not? That's
don't
what
know.
puberty is. It's growing up.
No, that's kind of the thing. You see this character right here?
Yeah.
I wasn't something when I was younger, but because I enjoy what she's from so much, I can't look at porn and feel okay with myself.
Well, it's a cat.
Yeah, it's a cat too, but I look at furry smut, so it doesn't really bother me.
I see. Let's
talk about furries.
That makes sense. You say let's?
Yeah, let's play furries.
Let's play?
Let's make a let's play about furries.
I don't know. What do you want to discuss? Their origin, behavior?
I don't know.
I remember telling you at work one time that I believe that the furry is not a separate being, but more so as a parasite that infects a lonely schoolboy or an Asian and grows over time, and that once the transformation is complete, there's no going back. You're just a new being. Like, it seeds itself inside of you. And everyone thinks that it was me, Barry. I made them draw Lola Bunny with features so that teenage boys would be horny. But in reality, I think it's just exposure to an environment that allows this parasite to grow inside young boys, and they go from being proper Catholic schoolboys to trigendered star foxes.
You're just making fun of me now.
I'm not making fun of you.
Have you seen my fucking... Okay.
You're not wearing the suit, Dylan. The suit is what means you've changed. It's one thing to like... It's like being a cultist versus being something a cultist summons. If you just jerk off to the stuff, you're just a cultist. But like, if you put on a suit...
No.
So
if you're like my brother and you put on a suit...
And you
no,
put
I'm
on
my
the
brother,
suit and you go to the conventions and you're too far gone.
Yeah. See, that's
You
always
become one of the creatures of the internet.
Yeah.
And you have to fight the incels for web domain territory.
Yeah, and that's actually something I want to discuss. Everybody calls me a furry. There's nothing wrong with jerking off the furry stuff because everybody does it or has done it before. So just because I do it doesn't mean I'm a furry. If I was a furry, I'd be like, yeah, I'm a furry, and I'd be proud of it. But I'm not. So.
I've actually
And
known
it's not a denial thing either. It's just if you are a furry and you call yourself a furry, that's cool. If you say you're not a furry but you enjoy what they do, then that's fine. You're outsider looking in.
Yeah, I don't think you can be closeted and be a furry. I think it's like a werewolf virus. You just turn.
Yeah.
And then there's no hiding it. Like you're voracious.
Yeah, you're voracious.
You're That's a good pun.
That's a good one.
Voracious.
Because furry's like four.
We should put that on a t-shirt. Well, it's not always. Vore is its own subcategory.
Vore has...
Furry is just a tag.
No, yeah.
It's just a tag.
Vore is very much... it's very subjective to who you are. I think when you develop a fetish, it's because you're young and you see something.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Because that's just how I've always seen it. And then because I know when you're younger, your brain is still developing. You have the cross-neuron effect where something happens, and I don't know.
I think you can be old and get new ones too. It's just a lot of older people don't because they're from that Wayne generation where it's like vanilla porn's the only porn to go. And it's like
the Wayne generation?
The Wayne generation, yeah, whatever fucking generation that was. I don't find anything. I can't find anything new out there, so I'm just gonna look at the female floor selectors and follow them around. You know, like that.
Yes, and that's like the creepy aspect.
Yeah,
too.
all old men like that are creepy though.
Yeah.
Like,
see, for me, if because.
And they didn't have the internet.
And they didn't have the internet, but they had magazines.
Yeah, but you can't just put furry vore in a magazine and sell it.
Yeah, you can.
Because they don't sell.
Yeah, they do.
They now.
Yeah.
Because you can proliferate the content on the
Well, that's
internet.
because of how the way the world was. So, like, when you grew up in the 90s and they had all these cartoons, you see a cartoon character eat somebody else, you go, oh, that's cool. And then when you get older, you realize what it is, and you realize, wow, I have this fetish. Therefore, you learn more about, like, furries and stuff. And then you learn about the furry fandom, and it kind of just spreads that way. And then you learn that you go to conventions with furries, and you can find magazines.
And you get hunted down by the AFC.
The AFC?
The Anti-Furry Coalition.
Oh, I thought that was...
And then they mount your ass on a wall with the tail and everything.
I thought that was the football.
No. This is far more of a greater fight.
Is this real?
This is the Anti-Furry Coalition? Oh,
this
yeah,
is like
real. They have like a banner and everything.
Anti-defamation. So, are these people responsible for chlorine gassing out Midwest Fur Fest a couple years ago?
I would say so. I mean, if I had to put the blame on anyone. Let me
My
see.
brother was there.
Do
you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah, so he was at the Midwest Fur Fest convention when the chlorine bomb went off, and it wasn't a bomb; it was just like somebody threw a bag of chlorine in, and somebody found it and they reported it.
Are furries kid friendly? No.
Some of them are, but I wouldn't let them touch any of my kids.
Well, see, the problem is that there's a lot of furries out there that I've known that want to incorporate furriness to children because they're those kinds of people.
Spread it.
No, they're those kind of people that when they're just as bad as the like the Bible reading Christian who wants to proliferate their religion because they're the people that say I live a certain way and therefore I want you to understand and live your way the same way.
Ah.
Which is a problem because you shouldn't be forcing. So they like want to go to schools and stuff.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm proud of my brother because even though he's gay and he's a furry and he goes to conventions all the time. What he does at conventions is the way that you should be doing conventions. What he does is he drinks a lot, and then they go out into the convention and they laugh at everything and have fun.
Yeah. Okay. So here's a post on Urban Dictionary. Anti-furry. It's a group that hates the furry fandom and does its best to accuse furries for being pedophile and zoophile by doing their 3 minutes of research when they find a zoophile who most likely doesn't have any connection with the furry fandom. I would agree with that. I would say that most people don't want furries want to do their they don't want their hand in the Jiffy jar, which is a song we just wrote, Moan Hole EP, Hand in the Jiffy Jar.
Yeah, the Moan Hole song, which is going to be playing throughout the background of this podcast. I still haven't finished the first one, but I believe that's what I'm going to do. So.
But anyways, I would agree. They don't want to have sexual relations with animals. They want to have sexual relations with anthropomorphic animals.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, people.
With people with alternate personalities. That's what I think they want to do.
Yeah, and there's a lot of... Look, because my brother is into all these things, I'm able to kind of see into this world. There's a lot of fetish furries that absolutely despise like sex furries. That you get like sex costumes that have like cutouts for their dicks and stuff like that, because they hate that stuff. They see the fetish
hate the sexualization of their pastime.
Yeah. But they also, it's kind of weird. It's almost like a double standard because these people also engage in their fetish, but at least they're doing it online where they're not really hurting anyone. At least they really aren't hurting anyone, because you know, if somebody uploads an image like somebody eating somebody, it's just an image. It's not real. That's yeah.
Right, like a drawn image.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a cartoon. Okay, a drawn image or like a fan post.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
that
it's
stuff
not technically physically harming anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it could be emotionally distressing to somebody who like can't handle their shit and like can't play Doom Eternal, or you know, somebody with a tiny penis, or somebody who's just uncool that they can't play Doom Eternal like me and have all these women around me all the time because I play Doom Eternal.
That's your go-to thing? I'm cool because I play Doom Eternal.
Yeah, I compensate. Most people compensate with a lot of guns or trucks, but I compensate with the fact that I started Doom Eternal on Ultra Violence.
I want to play Doom Eternal, I'm not going to lie, but I got to get it first.
Anyways, most anti-furries see furries as demons, and they see themselves as the Doomslayer. A lot of people don't like, or they're visibly distressed by what they see, and therefore they go out to destroy it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I understand that's human emotion.
Yeah.
I personally don't have
It's kind of like politics, too.
Yeah, it's like politics. It's an us or them thing. I personally don't mind furries.
Yeah.
I don't associate with them very much. But, like, I'm not going to, like, ever get anywhere near the fetish itself because it's just not my thing.
But what if they do a fetish that you do enjoy, though?
If they're dressed up as an animal, then no. Because I just don't like the whole... My problem with the whole furryscape, or whatever they want to call them, is that they create these alternate personalities.
Yeah.
And basically, from what I've seen, is that a lot of the furries that I did know are just dissatisfied with life in general. So they create this vast world with these characters, much like Dungeons and Dragons, to escape the world.
That
and
is
I love
something.
D&D.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like a fetishized version of D&D because I'm here to roll dice and kill monsters.
Yeah.
But for them,
that's fair.
They get that sexual, interaction that they don't get in the real world from this.
Yeah. See, that's kind of the only thing that I would do as furry stuff is just because, you know, I'm horny for that shit. But when I'm not, you know, when I'm done and I'm fucking came all over the floor.
PNC, and you get that PNC, the sweet PNC.
Yes, post-nut clarity. I go, close this out. I'm done with that. I'm back to playing games or working on whatever I'm doing. And the only time I ever, like, because, like, you know, I'll play a game like Star Fox. I'm like, yeah, I like the characters and I like the game because it's a flying game and I like flying games. But I also like, you know, the combat and all that shit.
And then you're just playing and then you see it.
But every now and then, I'll see a specific blue fox lady and I go,
I gotta go to the bathroom, Mom.
Can I tell you something quick about Star Fox? They purposely made Crystal, you know, the blue fox girl that's on my background here.
Yeah, I saw her.
They purposely made her hot on purpose for a kid's game.
So that teenage boys would be horny.
Working for it. Yeah, they work to save her in Star Fox Adventures. They see her and they're like, wow, that's attractive. I want to get that. I think that's kind of like what modern Space Jam's going to be missing out.
What are you watching? The Holy Bible.
Signed copy.
Signed copy? That's funny. You posted me in your Discord? What'd they say?
When I say I hate crust, I mean it. I only eat the top part of the pizza. Fuck you.
That's funny. What are we talking about?
We were talking about furries.
Star Fox. Yeah.
Star Fox is a great game. I wish Nintendo would actually pay more attention to their smaller franchises like Star Fox, F-Zero, Earthbound looks really cool.
Or, hear me out. If I was a representative for Nintendo, I would say, or we can focus almost entirely on Mario and let all of our other characters end up in the next Super Smash Bros. Game.
But that's what they do now.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't change anything?
No.
That's annoying.
Because change is scary and bad.
we can't write a new thing for a game because we want people to remember old games but not be able to play them, so they have to spend $200 online or in store just to be able to play it. And then when people record themselves playing it, we have to copyright strike it and say that's our game, that's our property. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Because that's what they do. Fucking Nintendo. Stupid.
Fuck Nintendo.
They haven't made an F-Zero game since the GameCube. I was gonna buy F-Zero GX, but it went up to like $75. I found a copy for $200. I'm like, yeah, I'm not paying that much.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Nintendo's power comes from nostalgia.
It does. It absolutely is. They make
and they can't keep nostalgia by making new content. That's like the exact
they
opposite.
They feel like they can risk Mario because they're putting all the creative talent behind Mario. So then when it comes to the other franchises, they kind of... Or Legend of Zelda gets more attention because they at least have modern games on the Switch.
But can I ask you, what exactly do they change about Mario and Legend of Zelda? Nothing. They just put it in a better engine.
I mean, Super
Make
Mario
it 3D.
Odyssey looked fun. It is basically Mario 64 where you're collecting stars on levels and stuff, but it looked fun to me. But
not really a great franchise because there's no actual real good story. I mean, Legend of Zelda has a story, but like Mario, like what's the plot?
yeah, it's just, I guess it's just dumb fun.
Yeah, it's just a dumb
It's
fun
kind of
game.
like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, except
It was dumb fun when it first came out, but then after the second game, it just kind of got stale, and I didn't care about it anymore. But it was cool because it was one guy making something that a bunch of people actually
right.
found interesting.
So if you can just crank out the same dumb fun
Yeah,
shit with
it's
a
the same
different
idea.
engine, make it 3D this time, give it a bigger world the next time, like you're not gonna lose money.
Yeah, that's
Whereas
kind of
other game companies have to keep innovating.
That's kind of like why I partially enjoy the game Star Fox Adventures, because Star Fox 1 and 2 and 64 were flying games, and then they made Adventures, which is like an adventure game, adventure platformer like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
I remember playing Jak and Daxter when I
I
was young.
love Jak and Daxter.
I played one Jak and Daxter game, and I played it all the time. It was on PlayStation 2. Jak and Daxter, and there was like 4 colored people, not like black people or Mexicans, but they're like it was like a green sage,
yes,
a blue
green
sage,
blue sage,
a red sage, and then
and
the whole plot is that there was this one guy and his really hot like partner.
Yeah,
and they're like flying around collecting eco. It was Jak and Daxter and the something.
Jak and Daxter Precursor Legacy.
Precursor Legacy.
That's the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
awesome.
my brother beat that
she was
game.
hot.
I played that game for a long while. A lot of games I played when I was younger I never beat, but I always get pretty far on them. Fun fact, do you know the guy who voices the main villain? Do you know who he's voiced by?
Nope.
He's voiced by D. Snyder.
Really?
Yeah.
I was trying to Google the female villain. She was.
Ah, fuck. What was the main guy's name? Not Jack. I know it's Jack, but who's the main villain?
Gol Acheron.
Yeah, Gaul.
God, that's her.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah.
Kira was.
not an
I
animal.
thought Kira was cute too.
Yeah, Kira's like a teenager though.
Yeah, but when I was
What?
you caught me there.
What? Yeah.
I prefer Kira. Well,
What?
no.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hang on. Dexter.
Alright, come on.
Cursor Legacy. Is it Q?
I don't know how you spell it. I think it's K-I-R-A. I don't know.
I think that's right.
Yeah. That's a child.
Hang on.
That is a child.
Hang on.
She's like 4 foot nothing. That's a child. Okay.
This isn't an official Sony magazine, I think.
Really?
Yeah, see, this one on the left, I've never. That one's just someone's artwork. These are game models, and that's just a shitty drawing. That was in a magazine. It's the top down of, you can see her tits, and like, yeah.
Hey, give me my
So
phone back.
you can't blame me for that one.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing that. I'm like, oh, she's hot.
You're right. I can't blame you for that. I gotta.
Thanks. There we go. I've proven myself innocent. I'm not.
No,
I'm
you
no
did
longer
not.
sus.
Oh, I see it. Check it out. See, this is the whole
Yeah,
thing.
that's it right there.
Look, Dexter is
Dexter's
literally
staring.
fucking staring.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
So you cannot blame me for that.
Devil May Cry. That was a good game too.
Yeah, that's like an old Sony.
Holy shit.
Yeah. See?
That's criminal.
I like you.
I mean, if
But it's a video game character. Who fucking cares?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like you're actually like.
Yeah. Not hurting anyone. It's like furries.
It's like furries.
Yeah. So it's kind of base everything off my view on furries.
I mean, it's not applicable to everything. But
No, it's not. Not in like when you're talking about an actual like kid, of course.
Right.
Have I ever
But
told
like
you
a
this one?
like a 300-year-old elf that looks like a kid is fine.
Yeah.
I've had this discussion with Kenny many times. As long as she's 300 years old,
Yep.
doesn't really matter.
That is true.
It's like that
But
song.
that can
it's like that, song,
that
you know?
can snowball into other things though.
Yeah.
That's what I think people are like. But what if this leads into something else? Fine, that's per person. That's just
Yeah,
I
the
don't
slippery
find
slope is the only logical fallacy I actually agree with.
yeah.
Because I mean, it can make sense, and while it's still a logical fallacy, you know, it's like that song, lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, lolly, lolly. Dum dum.
Yeah. Stop singing.
Okay.
Anyone do this thing? Dude,
FBI, open up.
where's the couch?
Help me! Help me!
Hey, you should get like a list of like all the known fetishes up, so we can just go down one by one.
Yeah. Well, we can. Let's just go off the ones that we know off the top of our head
That's a lot.
that we enjoy. Let's list off.
Well, I think we can skip the vanilla
Yay,
ones.
yeah, yay or nay. Let's do yay or nay fetish.
Yay or
versions.
nay?
Yeah. Which
Okay,
ones do
what
you like?
What do you qualify as having one? Because I feel like I've talked to you about this before. I'm one of the just searching for my next nut passing through
Yeah,
the
but
guy.
I think this is where you can determine that you actually have it. Is
think
where
it's-
if you can look back and say, yeah, I like that.
I think it's if you can act it out.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the list. I can't cover all the I don't know them all, and I have a lot of badges. List of all known fetishes. Paraphilias. Okay, this is on Wikipedia. This is like safe for work, right?
Okay.
Okay, so we got people with impaired mobility. So, a basophilia.
Okay, so yay or nay.
It's like nugget.
So I'm gonna say nay.
You're gonna say nay
I'm
for
gonna say
nugget?
nay. Yeah, I'm not. Well, I think I was put off by it because the first image I seen were just people pooping on these people.
Oh, that's bad. But I think that's a separate fetish, like defecation
That
fetish.
yeah, scat play.
Yeah, I don't
that's
like
not
that
me.
either.
So I'm gonna say nay.
I don't know. It's kind of like a windless sex doll, I think. Okay, next. People with amputations. That's bizarre. I don't think it's the amputations that does it for me.
Yeah, I don't get up to the amputations. If
kinda
there was a
weird.
hot person that was like missing a leg, I'd be like, I don't care. You're
Yeah,
still
you
hot.
wouldn't care. It wouldn't off-put you. It wouldn't stop you.
Yeah,
But it's like not something you search for.
yeah.
Yeah, same. Statues, mannequins, or immobile objects. No. Pain. Particularly
Ooh.
involving an erogenous zone, differs from masochism as there is a biologically different interpretation of the intense sensation.
Well, let's just say
Allegania.
masochism. Let's just say masochism.
Okay, let's just say masochism.
Yeah, because masochism just makes more sense.
Yeah.
Is that yay or nay?
I would say nay.
I would say nay as well. Yeah.
Because it's like, why? It's supposed to, you know.
Like the Pain Olympics.
Yeah, like Pain Olympics.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
It's not for me.
I remember a quote from the Pain Olympics. Oh, what was it? Oh, it was a good quote. That would like make you think Pain Olympics right away. I forget. Trans men.
Oh wow.
Should we just? Is that like a? Okay. We're gonna distinctify trans men and traps. I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that.
I think traps are an anime only thing, and then trans men is the real world version.
I guess it depends on who. I'd say a trap is more along the line of if you say you're agender, and then you meet up, and then you.
You're right. There is a difference. A trap is somebody who knows.
It's the act. I think it's the act.
They're acting because they're not actually trying to be a different gender. They don't identify with a different gender. They're just dressing up like it in order to get attention or whatever, like in the animes.
Yeah, transgenderism is fine for me, but if you're a person that say you're someone and then you're not, even though you played into that you're this person, and then you get mad at them because you changed without their knowledge, and then get mad at them for that, you're the problem. The trap is the problem. But some people like trap.
Okay.
There's a ghost.
Yeah, there's a lot of ghosts in here.
Freaking ghosts.
They like my box.
Oh, wow.
Okay, next. Attraction by young men to older women. Wait, so this is like an oldies fetish.
So I would say so like cougars.
Yeah. I would say older, like DILF.
Like DILF. So like
DILF.
How old is this? How old are we talking about?
I don't know, like 50. I feel like that's starting. It's at the point where it's starting to get bad and gross. I don't know. I would say no.
I would say so. What? Wait, hang on. A DILF?
GILF. GILF.
GILF. What's a GILF?
It's like MILF. With
grandma. No.
Yeah.
No for GILFs. Yes for MILFs.
Every straight man is a yes for MILFs.
Yeah.
That's like vanilla.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip over a few of these because a lot of these are like cannibalism, and I don't see how that's sufficient.
Cannibalism?
Yeah, I don't see how that's like.
Wait, hang on. Does it say vorphilia on here?
No, it's different. It's different. It's like violence. It's like
violence. So like hard vore.
Yeah, like murder vore.
Well, let's get that one out of the way.
Probably not. No, because it's not sexy. Like nobody's gonna fuck what you eat. Why would you do that? Like I understand if it was like 2 bags of warm lentil soup and you just don't want to waste the soup. Like you put them in Ziploc bags and put them inside a pillow.
You're saying hard vore? Or vore in general?
I would say hard violent. It's saying hard violent.
Oh,
It's
okay.
like vore. It's like, yeah, I put them inside myself and then they come out later. Like that's just like vore. It's like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
We'll get to that later.
We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get
but
to that
this is
later.
like hardcore stuff. Like,
Yeah, that's no.
Like blood.
Any gore is a no-no.
Yeah,
for
like
me.
blood eating stuff. I would say no too because that's insane. That's like a meat shit right there. Or like Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what it's saying.
Jeffrey Dahmer, it was messed up, but Jeffrey Dahmer at the same time was also cool. I'm not gonna lie, I am fascinated by Wisconsin serial killers.
It is definitely interesting.
They are different. I don't know what it is about this place, but we kill people, eat people, use their skins for furniture. We strangle people. The North Side Strangler was a popular guy until he died.
Yeah.
So, Stephen Avery, he was also from Wisconsin.
There's
The Slenderman Girls from Kenosha, Wisconsin. We have a lot of freaks out here.
Yeah, we do. It's because of all the hauntings, I think. Wisconsin's, I think, the most haunted state. I know people who say because of early logging, frontiering, and the circus. Because Wisconsin's such an old state. It's not as old as the 13 original colonies, but all the weirdos who were expanding out west came here. And it was like Alaska, where it's like some areas were only accessible.
But there were also people from the east as well.
Yeah, so people
So
were
it's
just
kind of the great merging of both of them.
people were coming here and they're just going nuts. Like,
yeah, but also we had the south from the people that were coming up to take their slaves back because they were trying to escape to the north.
Yeah, because they're assholes.
Because they're assholes. Wait, hang on. What do you mean?
The slaves aren't the assholes.
I was gonna say, whoa, hang on.
Hang on. Get back down.
Aren't you surprised how many Confederate flags fly around here?
I am surprised. And you know what I don't get while we're on that little topic, before we get back and do autoerotic asphyxiation? I don't get why people wave Confederate flags around here.
I don't either.
Or in general, because they say it's about history, but it's like, bro, you lost.
I was gonna say,
we kicked your ass. You're waving that big L. Like, why? What are you looking for? An ask to pay respects? Like, what do you want?
It's like, oh, it's my heritage. Yeah, your heritage was
lost.
owning slavery and losing in the Civil War.
Losing to people who make textiles. Like, we weave blankets and you lost. Are you happy now?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Why would you...
You took their platform and then you got fucked.
That'd be like fucking if Logan Paul wore a tank top that said, "Got my ass beat."
by Floyd Mayweather.
It's like, what are you bragging about?
Yeah. Did you watch the Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul?
No, I read about the clips on YouTube.
I didn't watch it either, but I did see he had a gold chain with a BGS 10 Charizard holofoil card on his chest.
Yeah, because Logan Paul's a fucking dipshit.
If I seen that, I would have grabbed it and fucking shoved it up my butthole.
It's gone to blood for it.
I would. Yeah.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, it wasn't a PSA 10. It was because PSA is the grading company everybody goes for. BGS, getting a BGS 10 is, I think, way harder than a PSA 10. So in that fact, yeah, it's cool that you can wave that around, but you're also Logan Paul. You're also a fucking retard. So.
And you're only doing it because everyone else wants that.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're depriving the market of something that it wants so that you can look cool. Anyways,
back to the fetishes. Let's go.
There's a fetish about being asphyxiated, and there's one about doing it to yourself.
So asphyxiation is like suffocation?
Yeah, like suffocating.
Could you put face sitting in that?
No, because you don't get asphyxiated when you face it.
What if the ass so big? What if it's so thick that you can't breathe?
Alright, well, I think it depends. Are you getting off to the fact that it's an ass holding your face down, or just that you're suffocating? Because it's talking about not being able to breathe.
Yeah, not being able to breathe. And I would say no.
I've never tried it. Never said that I would. I don't really like danger, and this is where the next one comes from. Being in life-threatening situations, I'm an animal. I don't like being afraid.
A threatening situation as a fetish, no.
That'd be like.
However, I don't get off to the thrill of doing something that's dangerous, but I like the rush of the adrenaline of after doing it. So it's like when you go down a water slide and it's scary. You're like, oh, this is scary, and then you do it, and then you're like, oh my god, I did it. I want to do it again. That's what I like. I don't get off to it, but I think that goes for everybody. And I guess I'm a little bit of an adrenaline junkie.
This next one's.
Hang on, I'm not finished because I bought an electric scooter just because my brother had one, and I bought one for myself, and it's got like big chunky off-road tires. I take it off-road. I live on a hill, and we have a side hill that goes straight down and then over Wayne's driveway and back down a second little smaller hill. I took my scooter because we sled up and down that, or we sled down. We can't sled up it, but you can sled down it, and we used to do that all the time when we were a kid. You'd go over his driveway, and it would be a jump. Anyways, it's one thing to do it on a sled because it's a platform. If you do it on a scooter, you're literally jumping. You're standing in the air. That is way harder. And one day I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I fucking did it. And I flew over the goddamn fucking driveway, all the way over and landed. I did not make contact onto the hillside. I fell straight onto the ground. I don't know how I broke any of my bones or like seriously damaged myself, but I did that, and I was like, yeah, that was fucking dumb, but it was cool at the same time. That's my little story. Next fetish.
Interesting.
Let's go.
So after asphyxiation, there's bleeding. No.
I will say I do like bleeding though.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean?
I guess it's my mild masochism, but I wouldn't get off to it. I don't mind seeing myself bleed because it looks cool.
I see. It's like scars, wounding, like you feel tough. It makes you feel tough. Because like people freak out when they bleed sometimes.
Yeah, no.
Which I'm not like at all.
Nope.
And then most of these are like just weird ones, like the image of oneself in the form of a child, infant, plush, anthropomorphized animal. Seeing yourself pretty much as a different form, which I would say no.
No, I don't get off to the fact that I draw a stupid idiot wolf on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like jerking off to yourself as like a furry. But it's still jerking off to yourself. Like, bruh.
Yeah. What the fuck? Who are those people?
My hip neighbors? I don't know. Fuck. Okay.
But have you ever filmed yourself masturbating before?
No, why would I do that?
I did it a few times. It's
see.
mostly just when I was like, when I used to film myself jerk off and like come over the place. But
That's funny. Do you upload it?
No, those are for me only. I would never show anybody that because I'd be too
We should start a website called Only Me where you upload videos and only you can watch them. But you pay for it.
You can just make an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but like not allow fans.
Okay, so this was a scab, and it got picked off from a can at work, and I dripped blood for the entire order. I don't know how I bled so much from a scab. Everybody was looking at me like I'm a fucking lunatic. I was just looking at it and laughing, going, haha, I'm bleeding.
Yeah, when I enter, I don't bleed very much because my blood's thick and it scabs very quickly. So like it'll stop like mid-bleed, and that's what freaks people out.
Maybe it's because I take.
Because I'll be bleeding and I'll just stop, just like that.
No,
freaks people the fuck out.
I have a tendency to bleed a lot at work, and it always is like, I'm bleeding. That means I look
more
cool.
iron, boy.
Iron.
Yeah, eat some screws.
Okay. That's the object for. That's another
Yeah,
one.
smoking fetish.
No, this one I don't understand.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of furries with smoking fetishes. I don't get what is so hot about people smoking.
Neither do I.
I'm not gonna judge you if you have it, but it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of weird.
Being robbed.
That's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's right here.
No.
Give me your money and your ass.
That's one of those like embarrassment fetishes where people enjoy being embarrassed.
Yeah.
I know that exists.
Yeah.
That one's weird.
Yeah,
to
it's
me too.
like when Andrew's at like the strip club and like he pays them to like stomp on him.
Yeah, to
and
like spit on him.
And no, they spit on him and then they ask him who's the dirty pervert and he just says me.
He starts barking.
And he wails me over and over and over again. And then he asks them to put a cigarette out on him.
and they take the ashtray and blow all the ashes out on his head.
Yeah. Partners of a widely differing chronological age. We kind of already did that one.
Yeah.
Scat play. No.
Tears?
Tears or crying.
No,
Not
actually,
really.
I hate watching people cry.
Yeah, me too. It's really off-putting.
I love watching cartoons, but whenever I see a cartoon character cry, I get fucking mad because it annoys me.
Yeah.
I get there's a purpose for them doing it, but it's always overplayed because it's a cartoon, and it's like, okay, just fucking get over it. I don't know. That's just
Diapers. Yeah, no.
Diapers. No.
Trees.
What?
Trees. Sexually attracted trees. Yay or nay?
No.
Yes, I am. Okay. Vomiting.
No, I hate vomiting.
Yeah, me too. Like when you see like deep throating and she like vomits everywhere, I stop immediately.
Yeah, gagging.
I'm a what's it called? What's the word when you like care about people? I don't really know.
What's the word that you care about people?
Yeah,
I don't know. Care about people.
I don't fucking know. I don't really care
You're
about
a
people.
You're a caring.
Empathy. Empathy vomiter. When I see someone else vomit, I want to vomit because my stomach's like, oh cool, they're emptying their stomach contents. There must be danger nearby. Here, let me empty myself so that you can run away faster. Or fight without having to vomit in the middle of the fight. Flatulence.
Flatulence? No.
I mean, not really. None of the butt, at least.
Oh, so like queefing though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Murder. How? Okay.
No.
Next. Exposing. Okay, this is exhibitionism. This is a popular one.
Okay.
This is like exposing one's genitals to unsuspecting others. At a party in the gym or like at work, hey Kenny, look at this. You're fucking on G2 with Jim Olsen.
And your pants just fall down. You bend over to grab some baby food, and your pants
opens up,
fall down, and your big poop stained butt just starts hanging out.
And it fucking wanes open like a fucking mouth of like a bass or something.
Yeah, because you're bending over, your anus is starting to get spread open a little bit.
Just fucking winking.
And then all of a sudden you feel some slimy sticking up into your butthole, and then you're like, whoa, Jim, careful.
Jim, careful. Close toe.
Close toe. Have you ever
That's what you say after you finish.
Yeah.
Close toe. And zip tie that shit up.
Oh god.
Oh god. Okay. Feederism. This one's popular too. It's where you like feed people while you do it, and they like eat cupcakes and shit.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Are you?
I don't really see the appeal of it.
I don't know. I'm fine with it.
It's like a weird thing. It's like it's not like dangerous or bad. You just like jerk off to like mukbangs.
Yeah, I don't jerk off to mukbangs, but I can definitely. I'm fine with people eating food.
I would say that a light feederism fetish would be like whipped creaming oneself. Which I don't think is a problem. It's like whatever. It's just another weird little thing that people do. Kind of like ice in the mouth.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll get to more interesting stuff, and I think you'll figure out why I'm fine with that.
being crawled on by insects.
No!
I've seen this one before. It is bizarre.
I know.
It's like tickling. It's bizarre.
Yeah, but it's a fucking spider crawling on you.
It says insects. Spiders are arthropods.
Okay, but still. I mean, I'm fine with, like, you know, a little, like, grasshopper, but I wouldn't get off the
No, we're talking like being crawled on by cockroaches. They're going in and out as they please.
No.
Okay, you're not a Tokyo Ghoul fan, alright.
Wait, so then what is your answer?
Centipede in the air? I think yes.
Alright.
Kidding. Okay, this is being turned into furniture. Again,
wait, hang on.
That
stop.
involves your death.
Stop. We talk about fetishes all the time, and you're like, I'm kidding. It's gonna be hard for me to tell if you're being real or not.
I'll tell you when I'm truthful.
Because we talk about it all the time.
Insects don't bother me, but it's like...
Insects don't bother me either, but I don't like spiders, and spiders are arachnids.
Yeah, arthropods, arachnids, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a no. I don't really see what the appeal would be. I'm a very naturalist.
You're vanilla.
Kinda, yeah. I'm kind of vanilla.
Okay, well, we gotta get you interested.
But like I said, I've gained a lot of badges with just searching for
just something deprived.
Something new and depraved. Yeah. Like I don't own a lot of fetishes, but like definitely been on Rule 34 more than once. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, being turned into furniture. That's death. I would know.
Being turned into so that's just transformation.
Turning a human being into a piece of furniture, like Ed Gein style. That's what I think of, and I don't like that. Or are they talking about like turning you into a chair and like sitting on it?
I can see the appeal. It's not my thing, but being.
I guess I didn't think about that. I always take the most
I've
violent
seen
route.
because a lot of people would see that as like, oh, you're turning into a chair. You're not a person anymore. But a lot of the times when I see stuff like that, it's like, oh, they like turn into a chair and they want to be sat on because they want to like butt in the face. And I can see the appeal of that, so it doesn't bother me really, but it's not my thing.
Now that you say that, it's definitely, yeah.
It's plausible.
It's plausible, I think, in the right aspect.
In the right application, yes. But being turned into furniture just to be used daily, no. Like if somebody turned me into a turlet and farted and pooped and peed in me, I would not be happy.
Yeah, I can see why being turned into a toilet would not be fun.
A turlet. You ever sat on a turlet to go and poop and then all you do is fart and you flush it? You flush the fart down?
No, I've never said that.
I can say I have done that.
Okay.
But it
Elderly
wasn't
people. No.
It's just 'cause, I don't know. When I was a little boy, I had a hard time pooping, so every time I think I'd have to poop, I'd fart.
Well, it's the same too.
Yeah, it's the same too. But when you're like when I was a kid, the only things I'd eat was pizza and chocolate bars and drink lemonade.
It's horrible.
So yeah, I had a terrible diet and I was constipated a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. But the next one was elderly people. I think not.
No.
Transsexual people. Oh, these are
Wait, hang on. Let's go back to the old people. On Snapchat, if you ever see me on Snapchat, like if I'm at the grocery store, you'll see me. Let's see if I can find one. My old Snapchats are a treasure trove of just stupid things that I think are funny at the
I
time.
probably put everything on Snapchat memories. I'm not a memories person.
I like my memories. There's a lot of funny ones. Some big things on the scale.
Nice.
Woodman's Food Market. I used to do this all the time. I feel I might have scared some people doing that and followed me on Snapchat. Some people don't. I think some people removed me because of that shit.
Criminals.
No.
No. I feel like that's more of a woman's
I
fetish.
I think criminal, if it's in like a porn where it's like somebody's robbing something and then like the homeowner is there and like the criminal who's robbing is like the girl and then it turns into like a fucking porno, then it's fine. But I wouldn't get off to the idea of robbing people.
I mean, I guess if any situation turns into a porno, it's like whatever. You just erase the situation previous.
Yeah, that's true.
Like nobody's attracted to just plumbers, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Kleptophilia. Focus of erotic interest. Stealing.
No.
Me neither.
I've stolen a bag of rocks from Cave of the Mountains once.
Nice. How old was that? Or how long ago was that?
This was back in elementary school.
Yeah.
I showed my mom. I'm like, Mom, look, and she drove us all the way back to Caitlin Mom's to return it.
Nice.
I thought that was stupid.
Next fetish, enemas.
Enemas?
But not like anal play, enemas exclusively.
So the idea of having an enema?
Yeah.
It's hard. Never had one. Probably never will.
I have had an enema on accident when I was a kid.
Did it make you go?
No.
Me neither.
It was in the pool, and there's like a
The
little
water
jet of
jets.
water. Yes.
Yeah.
It was our own pool. And I was sitting up, and I was blowing water down my butthole, and then I got out, and I'm like, Mama, I got a put. So I ran inside, and I shit water.
Because
I should probably do that more often, because I feel
remember-
like it would probably benefit me.
oh my god, I remember having a conversation with one of my coworkers who was gay a long time ago. And he said, yeah, one of the worst things about it is that your body instinctively thinks that you have to poop because it's whenever that area is full, it's always when you're pooping.
Yes.
You're colon.
Yes.
So the most dangerous thing is like when you're doing it and you just poop everywhere.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Some people can hold it in.
That's what he said. He said with practice.
Yeah, with practice.
Okay, next one. Breast milk. No.
Drinking breast milk?
Yeah. No, it's like in like a hentai or something where you see like, you know, there's milk everywhere for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
I would say no for me. It's
I
not
would
really.
say yes.
It's like one of those. It's really like one of those annoying anime things where it's like, ugh, another one of your weird fucking Japanese fucking additives that I don't fucking want. Immersing one's genitals in liquids.
What? What? Hang on, say that again.
The focus of erotic interest, liquidophilia, immersing genitals in liquids.
No.
No? Macrophilia, giant beings, the imagined growth of beings.
Macrophilia?
Yeah.
This is gonna get interesting.
Giant tits.
I would say yes.
Yeah, me too.
I
Giant
would be
tits.
fine with that.
Armpits. No.
Actually, wait, hang on. Can we talk about the persona here?
What's that?
When I was in middle school, I drew. Okay, here's the backstory to the name Rex Wolf that I used. I drew a character in middle school, called him Bill at the time as a funny joke. He was a giant wolf who destroyed cityscapes that I would draw. And then I later changed it to Rex, and then later on I named myself that on the internet because I don't want to use my real name. That's the story behind Rex Wolf. That's the end.
Nice.
He used to be a giant wolf guy. Now he's just a stupid logo I use. The end. No fetishes attached.
End. Okay. Next one. Armpits.
No.
Next one. Mesophilia. Female breasts. 100% yes.
What?
Female breasts.
What is the name?
Mesophilia.
Mesomania.
Mesomania.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I hate mesomania. I like tea.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Masochism.
No, I don't get up to the fact that I'm bleeding all over the place in the warehouse, but I do think it is cool that I'm leaving little bits of myself all over the place.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Like leaving a nut in the Dale bathroom's toilet paper holder.
Yes.
Which I've never done.
I've never done either, but when it's my last day, you better believe that place is getting spray painted.
I always said if they ever fire me, I'm putting a tote full of shit in the fucking baler.
Yes.
Like
that'd
load a
be
tote full of
perfect.
like stuff on G2 like shampoo
Why
and
not?
aerosol cans. Put that fucker in the trash.
Why
line.
not? There was one time a box of the wasp spray
The white.
broke in the AC aisle.
Oh,
And I was like, haha, and I put it underneath the jack and I ran over and it exploded. It went, and there was foam all over the place, and I drove away.
Poison.
I drove away, and then all of a sudden the supervisor came around and was like, what the hell is this?
It's poison.
It's poison. And I
Everywhere.
started laughing. I'm like,
Because you fucking just nuked the aisle with poison.
yeah, it was fucking cool though. I love breaking shit at work.
I remember.
I've probably told you this all before, but we used to take whatever was broken in the aisle and run it over. Jello packets would get ran over and
You get
exploded.
fucking-
It would smell really nice.
You get
a
fucking
nice.
at doing that now.
Yeah, but like back then when nobody looked at the cameras because there was no cameras to look at, they used to not have cameras in every single aisle. There were 2 aisles, the Delta Bravo aisle, which was barely used at the time, and the Charlie November aisle, which had a camera on the on the tote conveyor. Those were the only cameras that you had to worry about. You could steal shit all the time. And I'm not going to say that I did, but I'm also not going to say I didn't. Let's just say that.
Okay.
I plead the fifth.
On
Plausible,
stealing shit from the warehouse.
Yes.
That's like the
denial.
best way to get fired now is like taking on.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So like I don't even fuck around. I don't even fucking joke about it.
Yeah, I
like
got.
you say one thing and then upper management's like.
Yeah, I got written up once a couple years ago for throwing a box. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, like Kobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. You told me the story. You like kicked it, and he's like, "You're damaging product."
I didn't kick it. I apparently threw it, and I have no recollection of this entire ordeal. But they have me on camera, and apparently
They got you on 4K.
How'd they get you on 4K? It wasn't on 4K.
This is the best video quality I've ever seen.
It was like 240p, 10 megapixel, fucking terrible video. But they somehow still saw me in my stupid Pantera shirt that I never wear anymore because of that fucking day. Where I got fucking written up for throwing a box. He's like, you threw that box like you're playing baseball. He had made a baseball reference, and I looked at him like, what are you talking about? Because I don't watch baseball. I don't really watch sports.
They must not watch the cameras that often, because if they're yelling at people every time
people
they
throw
box,
shit all the time.
Yeah, I throw shit all the time, but like I don't damage anything. But
they
like
were
spices,
out to get me. I
like,
swear to God,
like
I don't
spices,
remember.
Fuck it. Like you're not gonna like. I'm not gonna climb the pallet ice climber style and put it on top. I'm gonna fucking fuck it.
I swear to God, they were after me that day. I don't remember what happened, but I think I accused them of doing something and they didn't like that, so they got me written up for something that's totally fine, but there was context that happened beforehand. Because you probably heard the story of this one time I wrote the mayor on a piece of paper, and I got nearly like written up for that. They almost fired me for that, for graffitiing or defiling work-related documentation.
What you write on?
I wrote the mayor. It was a sign-up sheet. Just wrote his name up in there. I'll bleep the name. I will.
It says his fucking name. I'll bleep it.
I'll bleep it. I promise. But it's just so I know when I'm editing this, I'll do it. But anyways, he wrote his name on the sign-up sheet, and then I joked around, I was like, "Hey, watch this." And I wrote the mayor and an arrow to his name, and then comes in. I'm gonna bleep her name too, and she's like,
"Of course it was her."
Yeah, and she's like, "Who did this?" And I was like, "It was just me, Judy. I was just laughing around." And
cool.
And she's like, "Well, we're gonna get you on camera." I'm like, "Okay, I just told you I did it, but whatever." About a week later, the day after, she had printed image of me doing it. They sent it to Kobe, and then there was a big rumor going around that they were gonna fire me for it. So I left that day, and I went out and got an application for Plastic Ingenuity. I got one for Andrew as well. He still has it. I still have my application too. And I came in the next day and I threatened them, saying, if you don't drop this right now, I am going to quit. And I talked them out of it, and I never got in trouble. Well, I got in trouble, but I didn't really get in trouble.
Like, why would they fucking care?
Because they're fucking stupid.
Yeah,
this was
literally.
like 17 or 18. I was like a year or two into working. There weren't a lot of people there. We were working 2, 3, 4 hours overtime every day. I was there every fucking day, and they're willing to like fire me, who's there all the time, over somebody who's a lazy piece of shit who can't make rate and doesn't come in all the time. And I told them this, and they were like, "Fine, touche, fair point." So
Why do you guys even call him the mayor? I never understood that.
we called him the mayor because he was one of those guys who, if you didn't listen to him, he'll bitch you out. He thinks whatever it's like religion.
Yeah.
What he says is what.
Because I was actually convinced that piece of shit tried to run for public office.
No, he wouldn't get a fucking single vote. He is a lazy, worthless piece of shit human being, and he thinks, again, whatever he thought was the rule. And if you didn't do it his way, he would bitch you out and hate you, and then threaten like things against you. And he one of our old sortation workers, I'm not going to say his name, but he was there when I was working there. When I first started, apparently he got into a fight with the mayor once, and like the mayor was fired and then begged for his job back and got it back, and that's like, yeah, no, he started a fight. He started the fight, not the rotation worker. So yeah,
Like a physical fight?
a physical fight, fist fight.
I'd take a head off.
So yeah, the mayor's an asshole, but we call him mayor because he thinks he owns the place, and you can tell by how he walks or how he did walk. I don't think the guy can walk anymore because he's too fat.
Yeah. Okay. Next fetish. Pregnant women. This is a weird one. Because I feel like the idea of like creating children is appealing to me, so I'm gonna say yes for this one.
You're gonna say yes. I'm actually gonna say no. I do not like pregnancy. I see pregnancy a lot, and it doesn't disgust me because it's natural and normal. But
Yeah,
it doesn't
that's
get
why
me
I
off.
like it so much.
It doesn't get me off.
Interesting.
I like unnatural things.
Yeah. Yeah.
You probably will figure this one out.
Cars or other machines. Mechaphilia. No.
I would never stick my dick in.
No, because it's a machine and it's hard and cold and not fleshy and soft.
You can make a car fleshy and soft.
Yeah, but like then it's not a car; it's a fleshy locomotive.
It's still a car. It's just got flesh on it. That's all.
I suppose.
But
Music. No.
No.
Menstruation.
Menstruation.
I would say no, but it's like not a barrier. It's like not a block. It's not an obstacle.
What do you mean by menstruation?
Being attracted to menstruation. Like you want to have sex with people who are menstruating. You seek it out. I wouldn't. It's just like not gonna stop me.
I'm drawing a blank on what menstruation is. I used to know what it is.
You don't know what menstruation
I
is?
forgot. I used to know what it was.
Periods?
Oh, see, that's probably why I don't know is because I don't have them. No. The answer is no.
Wow.
What?
Nothing.
What? Did I forgot what a menstruation was?
that's bad.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm single and I'll forever will be single.
No, that's not true. Pretty soon sex robots will have autonomy.
That sounds so bad.
I tried to like be nice, but I was a bigger asshole.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dillon.
I don't like putting myself out there though.
Yeah, it can be scary.
Eh.
Learning can be scary, just like Peppa Pig.
One day I just gotta get over it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Shoot
I
your
just can't
shot.
come out of my shell.
Metrophilia is the attraction to poetry.
Nope.
No. Very small people or small body parts. I feel like this is like reverse giant.
Microphilia.
Microphilia.
Is that the name?
Yeah.
Yes, I will say yes.
I don't know. I've never like looked or seen anything like that, so I'll have to do some research. Morphophilia, particular body shapes or sizes. Yeah, I have body preferences for sure.
So different. Yeah. Yeah.
Like liking BBW over like super skinny,
Yeah.
like 2i4 girls versus like or guys, whatever you like.
Or just people that are really thick.
Yeah, or just have a specific body shape, like a pear shape or something.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I can
I can
everyone
say
has that.
yes.
Yeah, yes, everyone has that.
Yeah.
I feel.
Because everybody has their own preference.
Yeah. Mucus. No.
No.
Yuck. Dirtiness, soiled or decaying things. No.
No.
Yuck. Obscene words. Yes.
Obscene words turn you on?
Yeah. Like fuck.
I'm gonna say no.
Noses.
But I do enjoy saying fuck a lot though.
Noses. No.
No.
There's nothing sexy about
There's
noses.
nothing sexy about a Jew. Moving on.
Navel fetishism. Navel. Well,
This
that's
is
the belly
this
button.
is yeah. This is a common one actually.
That's the belly button. I'm gonna say no. It's not really something that I look for.
I will say I'm borderline.
Borderline.
Yeah.
Alright, well this next one's fun. Necrophilia. No. Moving on.
What you didn't let me answer?
I didn't let you answer. Go ahead, Dylan, answer.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, let's go. Next one.
Objectophilia. Specific inanimate objects. Ooh.
This can be taken out like
Many ways.
through a lot of different things.
Inanimate objects. I feel like if I was a woman, it'd be yes.
You know what? I'm gonna,
Like sex
I'm
toys.
gonna
Actually,
say
sex toys.
yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
gonna
sex
say
toys.
yes.
Or I like sex toys. Yeah, that's the thing. Oculophobia. Eyes. Okay.
No.
Smells and odors emanating from the body, especially from sexual areas.
No.
Yeah, I would say yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Vaginal scent is a very powerful odor. Arousal from having a full bladder or wetting oneself? No.
No.
Especially when you're being treated as a baby? No.
What?
Being dressed as a baby?
No.
No.
Nope. But I can see why some people might like it.
Partialism. The attraction to specific non-genital body parts, like calves or like arms or something. Again, I
So
feel like
body
this is more of a-
parts?
yeah.
Subjective? Yes.
Non-genital.
I will say yes.
Like legs or like feet or something. Not feet because that's a specific thing. But like cheeks or like arms or like calves. Like thighs or something.
I'm still gonna say yes.
I'm gonna say no. Pedophilia, no. No.
That was a quick one. Yeah.
Absolutely not. I mean, Wikipedia has them all, even the forbidden ones. Like the forbidden ones that nobody should like. The bad ones.
Like which ones?
The ones that do hurt people.
Oh,
like necrophilia,
yeah.
zoophilia, pedophilia.
Well, it's a good list. They did a good job.
Yeah, they included all the forbidden ones.
The forbidden ones. Okay. Next.
Not taboo, just forbidden. Exposing one's penis.
Okay, what's this one called? Exposing one penisilia? What is it called?
Pedodicotophilia.
No.
No, me neither. Dressing like a child. No. What is up with this?
This is like the 20th time. No.
Yeah. Foot fetish. No.
No.
Pornography or erotic art. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
I think a lot of people, like, and people that go like, "Oh, I abstain from like jerking out the porn." Fuck you. You're stupid.
Piercing the flesh of another person, most commonly by stabbing or cutting the body part. No.
No.
Literally. Was this
Masochism.
made in Wisconsin?
I guess.
Stuffed animals.
No.
I feel like if I was like a lonely girl, like a Twitch streamer, this would be a thing.
Yeah, this would totally be up their alley, but I'm gonna say no because I'm not a Twitch streamer.
Butt stuff. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Soiling or dirtying others. No.
Nope.
Non-living objects.
No.
No. Ooh, this is sadism. This is inflicting pain on others. I would say no. But like rough is like not a bad thing. I think. There's lines. I think there's lines.
Yeah, there's lines.
There's lines. Yes, but there's lines.
There's lines. I would actually kind of go with no, unless they are asking for it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the line. That's my
Well,
line.
then, yeah, fine. The line, I will say.
Yeah. Shoes, such as high heels.
No.
Not particularly. Sleeping or unconscious people. No, but it's common because a lot of like woke step bro up or something like that.
That one's kind of a cloudy one because
it's like a forbidden one.
Because
the forbidden.
It would be you would have to have consent first. I feel.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you were
of
to
course.
Do that.
Yeah, then it's
and
like
I feel a lot of the times when somebody's sleeping, they want to just sleep.
Yeah.
So that's a no.
Muscles and displays of strength. No.
No, that is a common one though as well. But
Yeah.
no.
Body piercings. I think piercings can be attractive, but not. It's not like a thing that
I'm gonna say no.
Witnessing or staging disasters like car accidents. These people be fapping at the weirdest times.
They're jerking up. That's the reason why they crashed, because they were busy jerking off. Jesus Christ.
Like a fake one, like nobody had, but like they just assumed
They just,
because
like,
the guy
pulled
was
off into-
found dead with his penis
They,
out.
they parked like right in front of a telephone
railroad
pole.
track.
Or,
I got
I was
stuck-
gonna say telephone pole and just park on like right in front of it and just tap it and then go, and then like make a scene and then jerk off to that.
Imagine, like,
An actual like train hitting you is way more extreme. So I don't think you're gonna live there.
You're just like trying to finish before the train ends your fucking way. Let's go.
Here we go. All aboard.
All aboard. I've got my golden ticket.
And the conductor has like a little speaker. Attention, car! Get the fuck off the railroad!
A bad twist to the Polar Express.
And they're singing the Polar Express song.
A bunch of fucking kids are just watching the train smoking.
What if it,
Like a Toyota,
they should make an
like
edit.
a 2001 Toyota Camry. There's some neckbeard in there.
He's got his fedora and he's like, he's jerking off
my
and it
God.
shakes off his head.
That's
And he
horrible.
grabs to put it back on and he looks over.
That's literally horrible.
That's my favorite fetish so far. That's the funniest one. I get off to getting killed by a train.
It's more of a one and done kind of thing.
That's 5 minutes of fame.
We gotta make it train crush virginity.
You're just
What are we
sitting on the
focusing on
railroad,
this?
spread eagle like this, and then the tip of the train has a fucking.
They're like a fuck with the icebreaker ram on it.
But at the very end is like a fleshlight, and you're about to stick your dick right down it, and then get jammed it right up your urethra, all the way inside your fucking like actual sphincter.
We're going
out
to
the other
now.
side.
Jesus Christ.
He's impaled by a train. He's like, nah, as long as it gets me off.
As long as it gets me. That line.
That's a good one.
Oh my goodness.
That's my favorite. I'm gonna say yes. Let's
Witnessing disasters.
witnessing disaster.
Or like watching like a building burn down. And it's just like you're standing
9/11. I love 9/11.
just sitting there, oh my god, that's
My favorite
vile.
part was when the entire building fell down. Watching disasters. So like watching like a bad movie.
No, like disasters where people are like getting hurt. Like imagine like a school like burning down, or like a tornado ripping up a trailer park home, like a mobile home park.
Yes to the joke, no to the actual fetish.
Yeah, the joke is funny.
The joke is way funnier.
Okay. Sexual arousal for obscene phone calls, particularly to strangers.
No. I've never called anybody and told them I want to fuck them.
This is like being mean to somebody though.
Yeah, this is just being mean. Like this one time, I called work. I called Culver's and placed a huge order in, and then the next day I came in and I saw the gigantic order sitting on the back prep table. And my manager, who was there last night, came in the morning after, and he was so pissed off from it still.
Yeah.
From this prank call, and I never did a prank call ever again because I felt so bad. I actually ended up telling him that it was me, but that was like right before I was quitting, and he laughed. That manager was fucking awesome.
Oh, this next one. Teratophilia, deformed or monstrous people. Attraction to monstrous, mythical creatures, like werewolves, like greedy smut.
Yes! I would be fine with that.
Plead the fifth.
No, I will admit. So if you can like categorize furry stuff into that, then I would say yes.
I wouldn't say that you can. I think it's a separate thing.
It's a separate thing?
Yeah,
Then...
like werewolves or centaurs.
No.
Oh, really?
No, I'm fine with like cartoony
like the mold like Resident Evil porn, like that kind of shit. No? Huh?
Not me. What about you?
Like zombies? Oh no.
It's okay. We're friends here. Let's go.
We're friends here. I don't know. Maybe.
I'm sure we're gonna find new things out about each other. Then tomorrow we're gonna come in and we're gonna look at each other and go, yeah.
In real life, I think it would be horrifying.
It would be horrifying.
If it's like a cartoon video, whatever.
But the great thing about fetishes is that you can imagine yourself without having to actually do it.
Yeah, but I feel like that's where the fetish starts, though, is when you actually do it. Like it's one, like jerking off to something weird is one thing, but like actually participating in what you're seeing, I think that's what makes it a fetish.
No, I disagree, and I think
I think it's right for you to disagree. That's just how I personally.
I disagree, but I think you'll find out why.
Okay.
Because I imagine it's gonna come up.
Touching an unsuspecting person. Okay, no.
No.
Archery. No.
No.
Wearing clothes associated with the opposite sex, so cross-dressing.
No.
Nope. Hair.
No.
Kind of weird. Observing one's partner engage in sexual activities with another person. Cuckdom. Absolutely not.
No.
Urination.
No.
Vorophilia. I'm saying no. You're nodding.
Disclaimer. Don't actually jerk off to vore. You fucking weirdo.
Turn that fucking shit